We're back in for the program. Yes, guys, we talked about we're going to be talking to Omashe Nesiama right here on Sports this morning, who is already standing by. Cece, I know you want to take take Mr. Nesiama on some issues. Yeah, so
okay, definitely. Good morning.
Good morning.
Neshama, if you can hear us very well, of course. Okay, Athletics Federation of Nigeria, there's a list out now for the World Championships in Beijing, and of course, we know about 23 athletes will be representing the country in that tournament. How prepared is the AFN?
We're very prepared. For about a year. We have done the need, and we believe that the team we've selected will be able to do something to surpass our experiences of the past. We are going to ensure that we podium, not only the women, but even the men.
Okay, and now looking at the list out, everyone, Nigerians, were actually thinking that one Sheyi Ogunleye, who is the current champion right now in the 100 meters, he finished 10.19 seconds. He did not make the team. But we are having Ogene Egweru, of course, who finished second at the trials, making the list for the World Championships. And of course, we know that the standard, by the IAAF is actually 10.16 seconds. What do you have to say to this?
You just answered it. The standard actually is 10.16. And Sheyi Ogunleye actually made 10.19. He has done it twice. We are really hoping that you will be able to make that standard. But be that as it may, the qualification period is still up to the 10th of August. It's still open for anybody to still qualify. The list now is provisional, and if he is able to qualify in any of his races between now and then, or there's still another chance, and that has to do with the IAAF World Ranking invite. By the time they finish with those that qualified by the standard, if there's still anything left, then they will now consider the top list based on the performance posted in here. So if it falls into that category, it still has a chance to come into the team.
Okay, does that apply the same thing with Ese Brume? Because we know her performance wasn't really the best during the long jump championships on the trials.
Yes, for Ese Brume, she has qualified based on the fact that she is continental champion. Remember, she won the long jump event at the African Senior Athletics Championship last year. And not only she, even Chinwo Okoro is also qualified by that, on that basis. Tyrone Akins is also qualified on that basis. So these are criteria set by the IAAF to qualify for the CS World Championship.
Siama, I want to understand something. Is the Athletics Federation of Nigeria considering big names and leaving out current form?
No. A simple reaction to your question, no. We are considering all options.
Because a lot of people will say Sheyi Ogunleye defeated Ogene Egweru at the trials, and we also know of the 18-year-old budding star that did well in long jump. And why are they not part of your team?
No, the IAAF World Championships is not done by just selection from the member federation. It is done by standards set already by the IAAF. And all athletes that meet the standard is the first condition for selection. The second condition is, now it goes on the federation. Assuming, for instance, we have more than 3 athletes qualifying based on the world standard set, then the federation has the responsibility to determine by any means who now represents the country. And that is where the trial comes in.
Okay, now,
in this particular situation, Sheyi unfortunately has not qualified based on the standard set, even though he's the national champion during our trials. That is just the unfortunate. And even if we enter his name, the IAAF will reject that because he has not made standard. We are hoping that is able to come in by the means, the other criteria that I mentioned earlier.
Okay, now talking about the 200 meters, we know that Nigerian athletes at the trials, most of them did not meet the standard, which is 23.20 seconds. And of course, the highest person was actually praised, Ida Mandudu. She was 23.48 seconds. That was her finish. But we have athletes here for 200 meters. Blessing Okagbare, Gloria Sono, Stephanie Kalu, Deborah Odeyemi, Cecilia Francis, and Ngozi Wemere. You have 200 meters, 100 meters, 4 by 100 meters. Now, which of these girls are going to run the 200 meters?
No, the list says there are two lists. Probably you're getting mixed up. We have the All African Games qualified list for the country, which consists of about 66 athletes, 34 male and 32 male and 32. And the World Championship list is only 18 women and 4 men. And in that, Blessing Okagbare is the only one qualified for the 200 meters.
Okay, but it wasn't specified on the list that you sent because you put all the names together. You have 100 meters, 200 meters, and 4 by 100 meters. So what we have definitely right now, we're going to be having only Blessing Okagbare running the 200 meters. That's the way it is?
Yes, that's the way it is.
Okay, all right.
Blessing Okagbare is running 200. The rest are within the 4 by 100 meters relay and the 100 meters.
So who is joining Blessing Okagbare for the 100 meters?
For the 100 meters?
For the 100 meters, yes.
The other actually qualified by time is Pisuko. But unfortunately, Pisuko is out, and we are still considering whether to be able to make it. But for now, it's only Blessing Okagbare that has made this effectively for the 100 meters flat. But for the race, you have the whole list there actually support her for the race.
Well, thank you very much for joining us this morning from Abuja.
You're welcome. Thank you.
So that's it. Lots of talk on performance. And but for the AFN, go to more events and then get your form.
Exactly. They need to go for more events. And I like the question you asked, Austin, about the selection process. Is it about the big names or is it based on current form? Because, you know, definitely it's always good to have the best
on the street.
the best legs.
Say, this guy is doing right, but he made it clear. They said it's the standards by the IAAF, and you know they have some certain names, and they expect you to
meet the standard.
Keep those standards, and then they keep inviting you because he says even if we take Sheye, the IAAF said, we don't know this dude, and we will not be monitoring his performance, so he can't take part.
We don't want a situation of a one-off or a flash in the pan kind of a thing.
It's not really at 19. I mean, he ran 11 point something, and right now it's a progression for him. But what we're saying is it's actually good news because at the end of the day, you still have this guy. He will be competing at the All African Games. You have other athletes also on probation for that. But the good thing is 23 athletes are out, and hopefully all these athletes that we have here, all of them should be able to make the mark at the World Championships come August 22nd. That's just the hope.
Okay, so that's it, guys. Maybe we'll take some messages when we return. But let's go on this quick break. When we come back, the president of Nigeria Taekwondo Federation, Judge Ashiru, will be joining us to take a look at Nigeria's preparations for the All Africa Games. Post this morning on Channels Television. Don't go anywhere. Right back.